Okay.
Hi,
Thank you.
everybody. This is this is Gina,
Gee,
and
good
I'm
morning.
Linda. Hello, how are you all doing? Hi, Sandy. Hi, Lorna. Welcome to Gemstones. Hi, Ursula. Hi, Nana, Donna. Hi, Doris. Welcome in. Hi, Roberta. Thank you for lurking. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Nisi. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name right. Well, welcome to today. And today we are talking about the Ashton shawl, which is behind me and behind Gina. We are just blown away by the amount of people that are taking part. We thank you all very, very much. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. This is our first collaboration. We're hoping it's not going to be our last.
Right.
So, hi, Crystal. Welcome in. Welcome into everybody. Even a couple. Have you seen in the Facebook group? A couple of people have finished, and Alma's actually on to her second one. Wow, you ladies are amazing. Thank you so much.
They're beautiful. I've been looking at them and they're just beautiful.
And I love seeing the different colours, the variegated, the block colours, the the colours as you go. I can't remember what they're called, but you're all doing an amazing job, and we appreciate your hard work so much. And we hope you're enjoying it as well, because that's what we want really, is for you to enjoy it, to learn from it, and kind of we're here. There's lots of tutorials. All you have to do in YouTube is put hashtag Simpson TurnPike Cal, and all the videos will come up for you. And that. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Hannah. Crystal says she's struggling but not giving up, but still on chart one. I may be a bit touched. No, you're not. You're not touched at all. Just take your time and enjoy it. Yes, people are finishing it, but don't let that put you off. We've said right from the start that if you don't finish it by, the 13th of November, please still continue sending your photograph in of what you have completed. The videos, tutorials are going to be there forever. So, even if you don't finish it and you want to pick it up later on, the videos and the tutorials are there for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hi, Diane. Hi, Consuelo. Hi, Cami. Thank you so much for the Triple C raid. I appreciate you all so very much. Hi, Naughty Yarneries. I think that's Bob, isn't it?
Yep, Barb.
Hi, Bob. So yes, that's what kind of it's it's not a difficult pattern. It's just getting to know your stitches, getting to know one half of the graph.
Mm-hmm.
The graph that we've got is only one half of the shawl. Then you do the center, and then you follow the graph again into the second part. Hi, BJ. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget the thummies, guys. But, we're always here. We're an email away, if you have any questions and that. And
And they can
so,
also put questions here as well if they want.
yes. So, sorry, go on. Go
No,
on,
I
Gina.
mean we were just saying how Linda posted her chart 2A. I watched that. It was amazing. If you guys have any questions here today, we're here to answer them in a live situation. And we would love to hear what you guys are thinking, what you guys are going through. I know some people are struggling. Linda had said something before we got started about a really good idea. I don't want to step. Do you want to say what we were talking about?
No, no, you continue on. Go on.
Okay. Basically, she was saying, if you are struggling a little bit, a really good idea is to go back and rewatch Linda's tutorial or my tutorial without your knitting. Just watch it and then go back the second time and watch the parts you need help with your knitting. Just get an eye of on it if you are struggling to see what we're doing and not worrying about trying to do the stitch as you're watching it. Just take a minute and watch it, and I think it will clear up some things that you might be struggling with.
Yes, yes. Hi, Petra. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I know you're not taking part, and there's quite a few people in the chat today, Gina, that are just hanging out. They're not doing the cow, but we appreciate you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
And your support means everything to us. So thank you so very, very much. Yes, as we were talking about, watch the video first, and then go back if you feel you've made a mistake. Put your knitting down, just sit and watch it. You can pause it and rewind it, or you can slow it down so you can watch it. And then once you've watched it, go back to your knitting and say, right, okay, this is wrong. Now I know where to do, where to make it right, kind of things.
Mhm.
That's fine, Doris. She with but just love watching you two girls. Oh, thank you so much, Doris. That's really sweet of you. Hi, Sandra Kay. Yes, that's a good idea as well, Divergent. Playing with your knitting needles, doing something simple as a dishcloth or a washcloth, and then you can get back into the rhythm because knitting is like riding a bike. You never lose it. Kind of, I cannot knit for years, and I just pick the needles up and away I go. And that. So, hello, my super pink V. Welcome in. I know. Thank you so much for working and listening, Kelly. I do so appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. So, was anybody who's doing the count actually have any questions about chart 2A? I know some of you are just racing ahead. There's Mimi, there's Tammy, and I think there's a Tammy in the chat which I forgot to say hello to. Hi, Tammy. Sorry I missed you. I just really. Hi, Raven. Everybody's doing well. I'm hoping. Have the same first and same middle name. Oh, that's nice, Tammy. And so I just want to, kind of I'll show you mine, what I've done so far. I'm up to, I've done the first 12 rows of chart 3. So this is what
Wow,
I'm up to now.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with how the beads are looking against the solid colour.
Can you put yourself in solo, maybe?
Yeah, I was just going to do that.
Okay.
Just to get my mind. If I can find my mouse. Don't remove yourself, Linda. So I've done that before today. Remove
Oh,
myself.
me too.
So as you can see, this half of the shawl is replicated on the second part of the shawl,
Mhm.
and that is the center point there.
Mhm. It's beautiful.
So kind of once you've read the pattern, watch the videos, and kind of, if you just even need to refresh your memory, let me just take myself out of solo. Even if you just need to refresh your memory on, as you go through the charts, and you need to refresh your memory, go back and have a look at the videos. and that. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Refresh your memory, and that will help you too. As I said, Gina and I are only an email away,
Absolutely.
and we do kind of, we've done other little videos, and I've put them under the Simpson TurnPike cowl, because they're relevant to this shawl, and they will always be there. Hi, Jessica. I know you're listening in the background. So, I was worried about. Oh, oh, right. Yes, yes. He's just saying he was worried about Ursula, because Ursula took last week off, so she didn't do any lives. Thank you very much, Raven. I'm much appreciated. So, have you got anything you want to discuss,
I
Gina?
have yeah, I do have one thing, when you were talking about that, I know last live we had, um, I believe it was Rosemary mentioned maybe doing an alternate type of an edging, like a finished edge. It's a little bit
Yeah,
ahead of where we are right now, but if you
yeah.
guys wanna think about that, I do have a video that I made for a shawl a couple of months ago that I haven't put out, but it's a picot edging bind off.
Hmm.
I'll go ahead and post that this week if people maybe want to consider that. That's another way you can finish up your shawl if you want to make it a little bit more fancy. That can be
Yeah,
another video if you guys want to watch, instead of doing the super stretchy bind off and doing the scallops like you
yeah.
see right there. So
But what you've shared on Instagram and what you've shared in the Linda's Crochet Nook, that has been, amazing. And
absolutely.
I just need to think whether in the description box, I'll have to check the description box, because I don't think I put all the information about the cow. So once this video's gone live, once this video's finished, I'll have to go back. For some reason, something's niggling in my mind that I didn't put the correct information in it. I don't know what it is. It's just there. It just entered my head. So please bear with. I will actually double check to make sure all the information for the cow is in the description box below, because I've got a horrible feeling it's not. So if it's not, I do apologise, but I will get it sorted as soon as this has gone, as soon as I can edit it and make sure the correct information. When you're just sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden you just have this horrible feeling.
I
The
do.
description for the cow is not in there.
I do. I have had that feeling many times.
I know, and you're thinking, oh no, 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 no. I have no. Oh, Hannah's saying she's on chart one. It's okay for me. I have no problem, since now with the stitches and understand the chart. The only thing, have you tips on how to read the long lines of the chart? Because I sometimes use post-it notes. That's what Gina uses. Use
Hmm.
your post-it notes. So what when you're on a row, let me see if I've got any post-it notes. Yeah, I've got some post-it notes. Wow. So that can go in the bin. So what I would do, I'll just quickly get my chart 2A, and say I'm on row 3. I'll just mark it, put it up. So as you can see, I'm on this row. So I've just put a post-it note up and below, and then I can follow that. Might need more. It's all there, no worries. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for checking. Phew, that's a weight off my mind.
I have something else to say about the for Hannah, if you don't mind. Um,
No,
I,
no, of course.
I think this is also Linda's way more experienced than me, but I'm a little less experienced. I use stitch markers, and that helps break up my rows into pieces, and that helps me a lot when I have a longer row. And that's kind of why, you can break off your blue sections, which are your repeats, with a stitch marker, and then you'd have the section before, then all of your repeats, however many times there are, and then the section afterwards, and it helps you keep track of what piece you're on when you're on a longer type of a row. I
Yeah.
don't have my shawl on my needles anymore, but you can see this is one I'm working on, and I just have stitch markers every so often. And I know in between
Oh,
those stitch markers, I'm supposed to have like 12 stitches. And if I don't, I can check it right then. But it also helps me keep where I am on my chart too. So that's a suggestion I would also mention as well. Besides,
yeah,
plus the posty notes.
yeah, yeah. You know, post-it notes are invaluable. And you can just move them up
Right.
as you go, further up. So when you've done that row, you've got a pale row after the pattern row. So then you just move up to the next row and that. So I hope that helps, Hannah. I hope that does help. And well done, you getting chart one done.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's great.
Excellent. Well done, you. Thank you. So, has anybody else got any questions about chart 2A or any charts that you've done so far? I know the next, let me see, next Tuesday, Gina's got chart 3, tutorial for chart 3 coming out.
Yep.
And then we'll do a live on the 16th. And then mine will come, my chart 4. I'm doing the destructions, the instructions for chart 4 and bind off the way it says in the pattern.
Mhm.
Obviously, if you want to do a different way of casting off, you're more than welcome. But if you want to follow the pattern as it is, then I'll be showing you how to bind off. Um, a magnetic board with a magnetic strip that helps a lot. Yes, that's good too, as well. That's very good. Um, and then I will do chart 4. My tutorial go live on the 28th of this month, and then the live will be the 1st of November. Oh my gosh. This
I
year's
know.
going so quick, guys. Hi, HD. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Grandpa.
I
Thank you
wanted
for the support, everybody. Go on.
I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask if there are anybody here that is doing like a modified version, like with like worsted weight or a DK weight, doing that type of, because that one you only do chart two twice. If you're knitting it like she suggests, I'm wondering if there's anybody here that's doing that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what type of yarn are you using for your Ashton shawls. That'd
Yeah.
be a good question. Good point there, Gina. Good point. Hyla Shearer, that's a really good point. I'd be interested to know what size yarn are you using? Are you using lace weight, finger weight, DK, worsted? It'd be interesting to know what each of you are using. I am actually using, I think mine's a number 2.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm using a number 2. And
Mhm.
you used,
I
did you
use,
use a lace?
yeah, it's a heavy lace, so it's in
Mhm.
between lace and fingering.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking is the if they are doing a worsted weight and they're following the pattern like she wrote, where they do two repeats of chart two, the stitch counts will be different. It's all explained like on page 12, but I was wondering if anybody was having any trouble with that, like um because it's different. You do two repeats of chart two, and then chart 2A, you're only going to have um I think 3 or 4 repeats of the repeat section when you get to chart 2A instead of like the 6 that we have when we're doing a smaller weight yarn. So,
Yeah. Um, I saw VJ is using a DK weight, and
Okay.
Crystal Divergent Crafter, she's using a DK weight as well.
So are you guys doing 2 repeats of chart 2 or did you do 5 repeats of chart 2?
Hmm. I don't think Crystal's got there yet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, comfy cotton, which is a DK weight. Oh, that'll be really nice cotton, made in the cotton. That'll be lovely. Really will be nice.
Yeah.
And I hope you're all enjoying the experience as well.
I read what Grandpa wrote.
Grandpa, oh my. Thank you for supporting me, Grandpa. Much appreciated. Thank you. Don't forget the thummies, guys. Much appreciated. Oh, VJ did the 5 repeats, so that is
Okay.
going to be a really nice sized shawl.
Absolutely.
Very nice. I did an extra 2 repeats on chart 2A. So I did 7. I think you did 7 as well, didn't you?
I did. I did 7 repeats of chart 2.
Yeah. So did you do repeats on chart 3?
I did. If we just do a little preview, chart 3 is another place where you can make your shawl bigger if you want to. Um, it will be in the tutorial, but rows 15 through 24, you can repeat several times if you have enough yarn to make it bigger. And I ended up doing 2 additional repeats. So I did rows 15 through 24 3 times total before I did chart 4. You
I'm
may show
doing it.
you.
Yes, please. Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
Okay, I have finished my shawl, except I haven't blocked it, but this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can get back. And
Oh, that looks lovely.
you can see down in here that that is the extra repeats of chart 3 we're talking about, the full size leaves.
Yeah, that looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
Really is nice. I love the colour as well. It's funny how we've both done different shades of blue.
I know. I promise you guys, we did not plan that. It just we're that in sync, I think.
I know.
Linda showed me her yarn, and I was like, I'm gonna do blue too. I can't believe we did that.
It's a shawl, Grandpa. Thank you. Grandpa said that's a beautiful top.
Oh, thank you.
And Hannah says she's using a 2 and 4 millimeter needles, and I make many lifelines. Very
Mm.
nice. Are you doing a lace weight, Hannah, or are you doing finger weight? What size yarn are you using, Hannah?
I can't
Thank you,
remember.
Kelly. I can't remember either. I know we've had an email from them.
Yeah.
Is that the same edging? You just haven't pulled it into points yet. Did you do the same edging?
Yes, this is the same one as this. I haven't blocked it at all. So it's you can see when I open this up, it'll be much more like that with the points, but the ends are all
It
squished up
needs
right now.
blocking. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, you're using a number 2 like me, Hannah. Lovely. That will look nice. I'm using 4 millimeter needles as well because I wanted the drape more than anything. As you all know, I use the wrong needles for this, so it's more like a cowl than a. And this is my one. It's more like a cowl
Right. Right.
than a
But
you
it's
know.
a it did turn out to be a nice size though after you blocked it.
Yeah, it looks nice round. That'll look nice inside. Your jacket and that in the winter, and it feels nice and soft on the skin as well.
So
So
pretty.
yeah. So I'm really pleased with it, even though it is small.
I don't think it's that small. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah. So I didn't do as many repeats I didn't do any repeats on this. I just wanted to, because it's the first shawl I've ever knitted. All the way through. I have got another shawl on needles that's parked in the garage at the moment.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to get that finished before the new year. Hi, Mimi. Nice to see you. We were just asking what yarn you're using, what size, what weight of yarn you're using for your shawl.
Now,
Yes, I like the edging like that as well, VJ.
Mimi's the one that did 10 repeats of chart 2. I won't forget that. Remember, it was big. I was so impressed.
No, I know. I was like, wow, Mimi, that is amazing. But Mimi is an amazing knitter
Yeah.
anyway. Her work is amazing. Thank you, VJ. Um, yeah. So everybody's talking between themselves. So as Gina, beautiful shawl and colour too. If
Aw,
you show
thank
it
you.
again, I'll put you. Show your shawl again. Actually put you on. Oh, she's using a finger weight like us and a 4 millimeter needle. Thank you, Mimi. If you show your shawl again, I'll put you on solo.
Okay. Let's see. I got to get it the right side up first. All right. There
So
you
as
can
you can see, can you just show your edges? As you can see, you really do need to block your shawls so that you can get the really nice pointy edges.
Yep.
And you can really see the beads in there now that you showed it.
Yeah,
That
I
is,
think they're starting to show up.
yeah, they are. I think once it's stretched and that, the beads will really pop.
Yeah, and you can see how big it is. Like if I come back, you can see the full size of it. Well, my stupid pillow there.
Yeah, it is. It's a lovely size. Really is nice.
Thank you.
And yeah, and Mimi says she's on chart 3 now, but I think I messed up on counting on row 7. Now, to be honest, when I did chart 3, I I struggled with chart 3 to begin with, and then I got my pieces of paper and did the rows, so my sticky notes, so I could see where I was going wrong. Hi, Kaz. Nice to see you. And she's saying that's beautiful, Gina.
Oh, thank you. I think
And
chart
Gina.
3 is the trickiest one we have. So I
It
think
is.
when you get to that part, just don't rush yourself. Just take it a little bit slower. Um, maybe
Watch
check
the
yourself after
video
each
first.
row. Yeah.
Yeah. Watch the video first. Watch what Gina shows you, and then
Check
do
yourself
it.
after every row. If you want to
Yeah.
just go a little bit slower, take the time, take a look at it. It's always easier to do it one row at a time, unless you keep on going and make mistakes and then have to take out several rows. It's easier just to do it, one row at a time.
Yeah. That's definitely true. Yeah. So just kind of, and what I've started to do as well, you kind of, once you've kind of done, once you get into the pattern, you can kind of read it on
Absolutely.
you can read your knitting. Um, some people are quicker than others, at reading their knitting. Um, and that, and I think once you get that, then um, it will come to you. And I was so proud of myself for finishing that. Um, because obviously that was the first ever shawl I've ever done. But kind of, I needed help just like you did. I was WhatsApping Gina. What have I done wrong here, Gina?
No, she did great. Um, I will say this. I do think, learning charts, you have to be patient with yourself. But
Yes.
once it all clicks, it just really helps you knit faster and you can see everything. You see how it's supposed to line up. So you make less mistakes. Like when you reach a certain stitch, you know that stitch is you're supposed to be going into the yarn over from the previous row. It helps if you're not, it should send off a red flag. And for me, it's just opened up a faster world, and I make a lot less mistakes. But to get to that point, you have to be patient with yourself. It just takes some time to learn the flow of it. You have to know all the different stitches. If you don't know them, look them up in the legend. Just give yourself the patience and the grace to learn it. And then once all of a sudden it will click, and you'll be going so fast you won't even be able to handle it. Your needles will be on fire.
Hi, Alma. Hi, Tina. Hi, Donna. Donna says, I'm about to start chart 3. Thanks for the heads up. I tried to do 7 repeats, but I couldn't get it to work, so I ripped it out. Oh, no, Donna. And what do you think of the lifelines? Have you been using the lifelines? The lifelines are really, really invaluable, and they help you. Really, really good. Hi Angela, welcome in. Welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. And kind of lifelines do help, especially when you've got to frog. When you make a mistake and you've got to frog, they're kind of your, they are your lifelines, so you don't have to frog right the way down, because it happens. Believe me, it happens. I've been there, done that, worn the t-shirt
Me too.
when I haven't got a lifeline. If I'm just doing knit-a-row, purl-a-row, I never do a lifeline. So it's each to my way of knitting is totally different to Gina's. And we all knit differently. We all have little hints and tips that we use. We all have our own way of going about things. BJ says, I hope my needles aren't on fire. I left my fire extinguisher to Linda. Did you that, BJ? Thank you.
That's funny.
Oh, brilliant. She only had to rip out 1 repeat. I did put a lifeline after that.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. That's good. That's good to know. I use a lifeline after every repeat. It helps me to keep track. Exactly. Yes, and that's another good thing about the lifeline. It helps you keep track of where you are.
Right.
Hi, Angela. Welcome in. Alma says, I found it easier to work from the written pattern. The lifeline is very good. I move mine for every row. Brilliant, Alma. That's good. And you're on your second one, if I'm not mistaken, or have you finished your second one, Alma? Wow. I'm happy that there are charts. I am crocheting only off charts. I can read the written crochet pattern, but not crocheting with them. So the same with knitting. And that is why we decided to do the text version as well, because some people like to do knitting following patterns, the text rather than the charts. Hi Amanda, no ads today. I think I have put it monetized, but I need to go back and make sure it is monetized. I move my lifeline at the beginning of every new chart, says Alma.
Wow.
That's what I do. Well, no, I don't. I don't do it. I've got my lifeline after each. Oh yes, I've taken the lifeline down here because I know this is all right. So I've got two lifelines in at the moment.
That's interesting. Wow. At the beginning of every new chart. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I was thinking it said every line, and I was thinking every line, that would be a lot, but I get it.
Yeah, every chart.
Yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
And Raven says, oh no, VJ, no fire on your needles, please, at your house then. So I'm not sure if there's anything else you would like to add today, Gina.
I'm not, I mean, if they don't have any questions, I don't really have any. I think we kind of said everything and kind of repeated ourselves, so I think I'm pretty good. I will say now for just chart 3, just go a little bit slower on that one because it is a little bit more tricky with a few of the stitches and the way that you're starting to create the stems of the leaves. So you have like a different rhythm, like a yarn over knit. So just go slow and you'll get it.
Hi, Jen. Thank you for lurking. Much appreciated. So if nobody's got any questions, guys, I think we're going to call it a day for today. We thank each and every one of you for taking part in the Simpson TurnPike count. We really do appreciate. We love seeing your work. Keep continuing showing us your work in the Linda's Crochet Nook. If you're not a member, just go to Facebook and type in the search bar Linda's Crochet Nook, and I will let you in. And we're just grateful so very much for all the support, really. You know, you've been amazing. Even today in the chat, there's a lot of crocheters here who aren't even doing the cow. And Grandpa as well. Thank you so much, Grandpa, for your support. And I hope you have a lovely day. Would you like to say something too, Gina?
I agree. I appreciate everything that everybody's been sending us and doing and participating in this. And it's, just a lot of fun to see everybody's different versions. So I wish you the best of luck with continuing on and just don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need help. And it's been lovely sitting here with you, answering questions and saying hello to everybody.
Yeah. Now I know that I'll just quickly Gina's chart 3 tutorial goes out next Tuesday, and then on the Saturday we'll have a question and answer, which is the 16th. So the 12th, the tutorial for chart 3 comes out on the Saturday the 16th at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern,
Yep.
and for me it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. So, but thank you each and every one of you for coming today, for supporting. Don't forget thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already done it. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and more importantly, be kind to yourselves, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, everyone.